Hi everybody, it's Karen here again, and today I'm going to show you another basics video on how to use the Stampin' Up! Crop A Dile. I know when I first got mine and I grabbed it out of its packaging and I didn't see the instructions on the back and I threw them in the recycling and then had to go and grab them out again because it's really important to keep particularly this piece up here. These are the English instructions to show you what settings to use it on for different purposes, for eyelets, for snaps, and for flat things that you need to set with a flat setter. Now I've had a lot of different tools to set eyelets. The original that you hit with a hammer, and the ones that you used that had springs in them and they gave you one amazing fright. Yeah, and they all worked fine, but this will always be my favourite. Now to start off with, I'm going to show you how to set the 1/8 inch eyelets. Now at the moment in the Australian New Zealand Stampin' Up! Catalogue we don't have any of these, and so these are eyelets that I've had since before my Stampin' Up! Time, and you get them in the standard round, in the metallics and the colours. This one here is a blue balloon, and this one's a particular favourite of mine. It's a dragonfly, and they all set beautifully with the Crop A Dile. And I'll just put those down over there. Now I have my Crop A Dile set up as 2 set of 1/8. It is on C on this block and 3, I think, just checking, on this block here. So what you do is, I did think first when I got it that you actually punched your holes with this piece. Seems logical, like other handhold punches that you've seen, but actually the holes are punched here. And there's two really great ways about these punches. You either look through them, you see there's a hole, so you can see exact your placement, or there's hole through there. Now if you want a row of holes in exactly the same place, it has a marker in inches, and you can tighten that up at exactly where you want it to be and punch your holes. Just flip those bits out so they're all exactly lined up, and for a decorative edge that's fantastic. Okay, so this is where it cuts the hole, this is where it sets. So we're going to take the red eyelet and you place it through one of the holes that I've cut in my basic black cardstock. We do it, you see it's got a pointy piece there, the pointy piece goes to the top. You insert the pointy piece into the eyelet. Now it's very, very important that you hold your Crop A Dile straight up and down. If you don't, and I've had a couple of customers that have done it on an unusual angle when they've put that thing through the top and actually had the brand stuck into the plastic blocks, which has been unfortunate, but it hasn't actually stopped the Crop A Dile being able to be used, so that's actually okay. Okay, moving things around here, let's get ourselves re-sorted out. Okay, there you go, and if we turn that over you can see a perfectly flattened back. So that's fantastic. Now the other eyelet size that the Crop A Dile will set is a 3/16. Now if we consult our instructions again, we see that the 3/16, now I'm pretty sure you can't read this, the top needs to be A and the base needs to be 1, and what you do is you push your little block out and you spin it. The letters are actually on the front of the block, so it's that piece there, and you do the same thing with this one and you spin it and clip it back in again. That easy. This is an incredibly easy tool to use so that you don't have a lot of strength in your hands. This will be something you still will be able to handle. It's incredibly quiet, and I just love the way that you can line up with being seeing the hole through the top and through there. Okay, what I have now, and we should stop messing up the surface. These are the jumbo eyelets from Stampin' Up. My one here is I have a container here of antique brass. So just hold that up closer to the camera so you can see. Right, and I'm going to use the Crop A Dile like I did before, only the other side this time. And if you get a bit confused, it is actually marked on these bits here. Right. Punch a hole, and sometimes you do have to flick your punched gap out of there to clear the hole in the top. Through from the top, and it is a little bit of a wiggle, but that's exactly what you want. Making sure you've turned it again so that that piece is at the top. Placing that in, holding it straight up and down, and giving it a good crunch. Now you do have to give the jumbos just that little bit more crunch, and I do find that it's helpful, like I am now, to just hold it in place for a little bit longer. A little bit more metal to crunch. There you go. Looking just the way it did before. Turn it over and you've got a beautifully set eyelet. The only thing I find with the Crop A Dile is the reach of the jaws. You cannot set eyelets right over your card, but the way that I have found to correct that is if you want an eyelet in the centre of your card, like this Totally Tools card here, it goes up there on a separate layer. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to you today. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. Bye.